articles. It's got it all in here. It's pretty cool. Amendment 1, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of a religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or the press, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to partition the government for redress of grievances. That is the First Amendment of the United States of America. And what people read into this, is, especially atheists that I found, is that it says that the Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion. It shall make no law. Putting a crucifix on government property is not making a law. And if the majority of the people in that area are Christian, then it would only serve a purpose to put a cross there. Or if they're Muslim, to put the crescent moon. Or if they're Jewish, to put the Star of David. All of which now are pretty much on every government building. But that's not a law. Using tax dollars to fund it isn't a law. Putting up a Christmas tree. Christmas, Christ's Mass. The Mass celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. The Christmas tree is supposed to be the beams, because it's shaped like a cone, with all the gifts and stuff that are hanging on it, as a representation of the beam of light from the star that led the wise men to the birth of Jesus. But yet, we have a Christmas tree up at about every capital and our nation's capital every year. That's not a law. There's no law saying that has to happen. We just decided to happen. There's no law that says you have to put a Christmas tree up. But if enough people want to put a Christmas tree up and they pay taxes like everybody else, let them put the dang Christmas tree up. If you don't believe in that, that's fine. That's fine. Christmas is basically a pagan holiday anyway. Or based around a pagan holiday. So, be your pagan self. Go just be happy and give each other gifts, and who cares? You know, they have this war on Christmas every year. It's the big propaganda thing that everybody uses now. You know, you can't say Christmas, you can't say this, you can't say it. Who cares? You know, if you have a company and you want to put up a Merry Christmas sign in the front, and an atheist comes by and gets offended by that, hey, atheist, guess what? It's not hurting you. It's not repressing you. Don't bring up the Spanish Inquisition. Don't bring up the Crusades. That's not putting a picture in a storefront on Christmas. Pretty sure you all don't complain about the days off and the vacation you get around Christmas, do you? None of that is a law. Because the very next sentence says, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. So if you're an atheist, be an atheist. If you're a Christian, be a Christian. If you're Jewish, be Jewish. If you're Muslim, be Muslim. If you're whatever. This amendment, the First Amendment, says that you can be all those things. And no one can prohibit that. No one can. The government cannot prohibit the free exercise of that. So guess what, Christians? When that atheist is standing down there, not believing, wanting to debate you on a Bible that he probably knows better than you, because he reads it to debunk it, he's got the freedom to do that. An atheist, you have a freedom to stand down there and talk, as long as you're willing to take the consequences. If you're disruptive, of course, if you're trying to start a fight and you get in a fight, well, you sowed that seed. I mean, you sowed that seed. And you can peacefully assemble and do it. Because you have free speech. Now, free speech doesn't mean that you can just say whatever you want either. We're going to talk about that in detail. Right now, we're going to take a break. Thanks for sticking around. This is the Witching Hour. Call me, 1-866-225-5401. Join the conversation. I'm Mike Allen. This is the Armed Radio Global Network. And you are on the air.
Arriva da Firenze, Italia, Nesti Dante, il sapone realizzato a mano, ispirato al bel paesaggio fiorentino e agli incantevoli profumi delle colline toscane. Splendidamente confezionato a mano in un'elegante carta fiorentina di ispirazione rinascimentale. Prodotto rispettando l'antica arte italiana della saponeria, grazie al metodo Coltron. Nesti Dante rimane una delle poche compagnie nel mondo che continua a tramandare il metodo tradizionale di saponificazione. Tecnica, creatività e ricerca si incontrano con la nobile antica arte italiana della saponeria. Sapone artigianale, di fama internazionale, sapone di lusso. Per maggiori informazioni visita il sito www.nestidante.com.
Now, there's a clear winner in the battle of the Ultimate Smoking Championship. And the undisputed champion is eCigShop.com. It's eCigShop.com. We carry Smoke Tech, Kanger Tech, Aspire, and many more. And featuring our own brand of e-liquid, eCig America. Handcrafted right here in the USA. We offer military and veteran discounts. And donate to the Wounded Warrior Project. Plus, get free shipping. Details online. Your home for all your e-cig and e-liquid needs. e-cigShop.com. eCigShop.com.
Savino Wine Preservation System is wine preservation glassware. Savino is an easy-to-use wine preservation system that allows you to enjoy your favorite wines anytime without waiting for an occasion. Open any bottle with confidence, knowing that you can enjoy the full original flavor of Tuesday's wine on Saturday. For more information, visit us at www.savinowine.com. Today's wine, tomorrow.
Commercial real estate and small and medium business growth is driving our economic recovery. But it can be difficult to get commercial and small business loans in the middle of a credit crunch. No matter how excellent your credit score, many banks simply aren't offering commercial and small business loans. Where can you turn to in this troubled economic climate? At ERS Nationwide, we understand your struggle. That's why we provide you access to a wide range of commercial and small business loans throughout the United States and in some cases internationally. You can trust in ERS Nationwide to help you obtain the small, commercial, and small business loans you need. You go to nationwideloansnow.com.
I stumbled upon a great new ebook website the other day that blew me away, and I thought you'd enjoy it as well. It's called ShebaBlake.com. In addition to the great variety of genres and titles, each ebook is only 99 cents. Whether you're a fan of drama, fantasy, nonfiction, poetry, romance, history, or something else, there's something for every reader, even young readers. Order your ebook in the downloadable format that works best for you today. Go to ShebaBlake.com. SHEBA Blake.com.
Whether building, expanding, or remodeling, the name in site work is Savino Contracting. Experts in demolition, excavation, sewer and septic tank installation, and site prep. Get in touch on Twitter at Savino Contract or call 508-989-0960 or email to evsavino@yahoo.com. Savino Contracting has what it takes to get the job done.
This is Matt Hazley, your host of Straight Talk. Come join me every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on ARM Radio, home of the big guns. Boom.
All right, welcome back to the show. Show brought to you by E24.com. It's like having a food truck in your pants when you put it on your app on your iPhone or your Apple. You'd be out of town somewhere unknown to you. All the other people on that business trip with you, they're scrambling around trying to figure out where to go for lunch. Not you. You go to E24.com app, put in the zip code where you're at. They'll bring food to you. It is that cool. Welcome back to the discussion. We're discussing the First Amendment, and we're discussing atheists and how they're so zealous on getting all forms of any type of religion at all stricken from any public place, saying that is an infringement upon their First Amendment rights. Well, they don't understand the First Amendment. Putting a cross in a government building isn't an infringement on people who don't believe in Christianity. It's not. And if you want to call in and argue this, that's fine. 866-225-5401. Give me a call. Christians who are upset that a Jewish Star of David is put up, or if the Satanists want to put up Satan, guess what, guys? Tough titties. They can do it. They can do it. They're perfectly within the Constitution. Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion, which means that Congress cannot make a law that says everybody in the United States has to be a certain religion, or prohibit the free exercise thereof. So if somebody wants to be a Satanist, they can be a Satanist. And if they want to be a Satanist in the Capitol Rotunda of whatever capital you're at, guess what? They can be a Satanist. The government can't make a law saying that they can't. And if they want to lobby the state government or even the national government and say we would like to see a representation of our religion, there's Wicca is another one, or witches, and that's okay. And if you're Christian and you're getting all bent out of shape about it, get over yourself. Seriously, just get over yourself. Because, first of all, Christ doesn't care. It's not going to influence anybody pro or con. Personal choice is personal choice. So it's not going to, if all of a sudden there's a Star of David, it doesn't mean that people are going to stop being Christian and start being Jews any more than putting a cross there. And Christian morals and values is a subjected word because a person's morals and values based on what they believe in is more important. And most of the time, the people who spout Christian morals and values don't have any morals and values to begin with. They're the worst offenders. Let's go through this. This is pretty interesting because not a lot of people understand. The government. It also doesn't mean that if I get elected to a government position, that all of a sudden I have to become. I have to hide what religion I have and not pray. I mean, every president ever has been sworn into office with his hand upon a family Bible, a Christian Bible. So, even Barack Obama. A lot of people, there's conspiracies about it being a Quran, but if a Muslim, Muslim that wants to admit that he's a Muslim, if he ever became president and he wanted to be sworn in on a Quran, he could be sworn in on a Quran. And the government can't make a law that says that he can't. I mean, most presidents that we've had are proclaim Christianity either way. So did Barack. So he was sworn in on a Christian Bible, a King James Bible. So, but that's not a law. That doesn't mean that atheists don't have rights. Or Jews don't have rights. That's his belief. And just because he's a president or just because he's an elected official doesn't make any difference. Doesn't make any difference at all, as a matter of fact. So, there's that. So give me a call. Give me a tweet at ArmedRadio1, #ArmedRadio. What are you guys thinking about this? We had all these people on Facebook reply to this, and I got nothing. Tune in. And let me hear what you're thinking. I want to hear what you're thinking. All righty. Let's see here. You know, I get lost when I go in and I look at the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. I get lost in it, and I'll start reading stuff.